Welcome to Vegas Live with Ninon. Yes, another week has come along. I cannot believe these weeks passed by so fast. Like I was just sitting here. Well, I guess I was actually. I have Samuel Sorrentinon with me. I have no idea what he does because I don't pre-interview my guests, but that is the fun part of Vegas Live with Ninon. We don't know who's coming on. We don't know what's happening. I know a little bit, but not a whole lot. Samuel, how are you?
Good, ma'am. How are you doing?
I love your outfit. It's very apropos to what's going on at the moment, which is disastrous. My condolence goes out.
Yes.
Actually, it is very sad what's happening because I'm looking at 2022, and this is like World War II again. But I'm looking at it thinking, why is this happening now? Why are we still fighting and killing people? I don't know the purpose.
Unfortunately,
Nobody else does.
nobody else does. Yeah.
It's pretty sad. So anyway, Samuel, what exactly do you do?
I currently work at a full-time job back in Southern California. I booked a flight here at 6:45 in the morning.
This morning?
This morning, back in California, and came here because you reached out to me on my social media account, and me being an aspiring artist, me being wanting to write and record music and wanting to move out to Vegas. This was a perfect
This
timing.
is like a golden opportunity.
This is a
for
golden
you.
opportunity, and I said, and I've been remember praying, saying, "No, what?
I love this
open up
because
something."
this is what we do. We try to help new people, middle people, older people that are in the music. I don't mean old in age or middle in age. I'm talking about in the music industry.
Correct.
Some people start at 5 years old. Some people start at 8, 10, 12, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have other people coming along that has been a passion of theirs. And then they've never got anywhere. They don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been singing?
I actually self-taught myself to sing, like I believe since I was 18, and never had a singing voice in my body. But me wanting to try new things, man, I wanted to um, push myself into new outlets, and I've been playing the drums since I was 13 years old, and
So you have the rhythm there. You have the
have the
feeling
rhythm,
there. So you have that feeling already.
Yes, correct. And I always love music. It's been in my blood. I love it, and I've been wanting to start my own music and stuff like that, and got the patches going on. That's actually
Oh,
my
now what is this? You've got all sorts of patches everywhere. I mean,
Yes.
I feel like I'm totally naked. I have no patches.
Las Vegas, no,
Oh, look at this. Las Vegas, United States.
no, United States,
How cool is that?
Vegas, exactly. Vegas born. I want my band to be a Vegas born company and a Vegas born
So what are you going
band.
to call it? United?
Um, my,
United we stay.
my band is called IA, and it's the IAE,
Okay.
and I want in the future hopefully have a company that goes along with it that brings people together. And I got this idea because I want people to be together, especially in today's times.
Why aren't people together? I mean, I'm driving today, and this car literally just pulls out. He doesn't look. I'm in the main road. He's on a side street. And he just pulls out, and then he stops right in the middle of the road, realizing that he's made a mistake.
Correct.
In the meantime, I had to really stop because I
Yeah.
had no idea this car was going to suddenly. But then I noticed a few other people were doing the same thing, and I thought, what has happened to this world with the Ukraine and with everything that's going on? It's like the whole world has come into kind of a fizzle. Nobody knows what to do.
And me being bullied all throughout my childhood,
Uh-oh, we've got another story coming up here.
I wanted to
and
bring
why were you bullied?
mostly because I was always considered the outsider for some apparent reason.
That's because you were quieter than the rest?
I was quieter than the rest, correct. Never really was able to have a voice until my adulthood. And I feel like I have a lot to say and have a lot to be proud of for the person who I am now. And I am quite grateful and thankful for the experiences that I went through to get me to where I am now. And and I'm quite thankful for you and to this production and this team that you guys
Get
got.
you a little bit out
Yes, that you opened up this opportunity, and I couldn't ask for anything more besides thank you very much.
Oh, how sweet. Isn't that wonderful? That's so humble of you because I don't know what he's done, but I'm going to find out right now. What have you done that you've been very proud of yourself? Because obviously it's more than one thing you've done, but not in the singing arena. Is it in the singing arena? I mean, obviously he didn't have a voice. So now Samuel has a voice. So you taught yourself that.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't go to be educated or to go to singing lessons
Mm-hmm.
or all that stuff. So what are you proud of the things you've done that you really feel good about?
I am very proud of the accomplishments that I was able to build myself up in life. That I was able to make myself a worthy person of my eyes. Of you know what the
I
past
can do it.
that I can do it, and I can do it, and the fact that I taught myself how to sing and I was thrusting myself um, into this.
The arena.
Arena.
Well, it's an arena of many, many, many strong talents. There's talent out there that you think, oh, these are incredible, they're absolutely fabulous, and then someone comes along that's even better.
Correct.
You think, how do they all fit in?
Mm-hmm.
How do they all get their passion out there on that stage in front of an audience? That's what you want, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Whether it's on the stage or not, even if it's by a CD that they're going to listen to and it's going to
Yes.
be, a number one on newsreel or wherever they go. I don't know where they all go, but, let's call it and let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on my show now, so that's going to give you some exposure. Are you thinking of moving back to Vegas?
I planned when I was coming up with this idea. This city has always felt like home to me. I visit here a couple of times, and it just breaks my heart every single time I had to go out. And I'm like,
Why don't you just live here?
this is exactly, and that's why I want to. That's why I was like, no, what? I'm gonna bring all my creative talents and everything that I want to do to a city that I have so much passion and care and love for, and so that's what I'm doing all my work back in Southern California, but wanting to bring it out
lay
to
the groundwork.
lay the groundwork.
You're laying the groundwork there because it's comfortable, and obviously you're living there, and
Mhm.
everything's taken care of. Whichever. What do you do to take care of business, take care of living, money?
Currently now working full time at a paint shop over 5 minutes away from my house,
Fabulous.
and always loved working with people. Always loved being with people, and that's what I do for a full-time job, and hopefully that I could bring all my life here because this is where my heart
I
is.
think this is going to work. This is going to happen. Now, what sort of songs do you sing? Are you a rapper? Are you a ballad? Are you a show? What are you?
Probably it's going to be a little bit out of the norm of probably a lot of people listen to, but metal, a lot of metal, like
Metal.
yes, like Kiss, and so like Metallica.
Funny, the people that actually represent Kiss had the impersonators of Kiss. One of them just passed away in his sleep, like Lewis, and I knew him well. And condolences to Lewis, his family, and also to the other Kiss group. And I was unable to go to the funeral because things happened at the last minute. But anyway, he passed away. But they did a lot of that kind of stuff and everything else. Can you give me a couple of lines?
Oh gosh,
I'm putting him on a spot now because this is now you know I do this. If you've been watching my tape, you're probably thinking,
I don't know any Kiss songs.
No, you don't have to do Kiss. No, do what you know. I want you to do yours. Do something you like, and let's see what gives.
Thank you so much, Las Vegas, for giving me this time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone.
Cool. I love it. You know why I like it? Because you're ready to do it. When you ask someone just going to they say, no, I'll do it later, whatever the case may be. But you didn't, and you haven't read. Have you performed yet?
I have not actually. Back when I was in 18 years old, I actually was playing the drums, and I tried out for a few bands. And due to my mom being ill at the time, I couldn't really commit. So had to
So
take care
you've
of
had
that
all
stuff.
these obstacles in your way,
Hmm.
and you've managed to crawl out of them because that's what you do. And it's I just went through a bit of a tough time actually. That not tough at all when you compare to what's going on in the world. But how I got through it was, don't worry, it's only going to last so much
Hmm.
time. The only one person who's going to sort it out is me.
Yes.
Until I sort it out,
Correct.
like you've done the same thing.
Hmm.
You've sorted it all out for you to see how far you can go and what you can go. And I think you've realized that you've come to a place where, hey, I'm okay. I can do all this.
Hmm. Correct, ma'am.
Is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
So you want to get yourself into a band and play the drums. Now, while you're playing the drums, can't you kind of do some singing as well, so that you get used to it?
Well, the thing is, I am going to be only the singer. I need other people to join in on this creative effort.
So you're just going to be the singer. You're not going to
Yes.
play the drums. But I was thinking, if you play the drums for another band, you can try to get yourself, you know,
Look, yes.
just try to get yourself into the groove of how it all works.
Correct, yes.
You know, actually being on stage with an actual band. It is totally different.
Hmm.
It's something you don't have to worry about. You know, a lot of bands, this is really quite funny actually, a lot of bands, they make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes.
Mhm.
I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But when a band or a singer,
Correct.
they make a mistake, you don't know they've made a mistake.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't make any, because you don't know what it was in the first place. Whereas something else, a mistake could be a mistake, could be a big mistake. So fixing your car and they don't do it right, you know what's going to happen.
Mhm.
It's not going to work. So, but when you're in a band, so you have that incredible room that you don't really, the whole band knows you made a mistake,
Mhm.
but the audience don't know you made, and that's who you're playing to.
Exactly.
So you don't have to worry too much.
The reason why I wanted to be exactly the reason why I want to be the singer is I'm one of those guys that when I commit to something, I want to commit 120% to it,
Good.
and plus my talents on the guitar are not as well there, so I definitely need way more better people and skillful at that.
Yes.
And I just want to sing my heart out, and I want to bring people together, and I want to convey my message that look, we're not all that different when it comes down to music, because music brings people
Well, in
good
actual
together.
fact, we're not all that different all over the world. There's men, there's women,
Mhm.
and there's children and babies. That's how it works.
Correct.
We come out with one breath and we leave with one breath, and it's what we do in between.
Yes.
That's all we got.
Mhm.
And we are responsible for whatever we put out there, whatever we take in, and whatever we make of
Yes.
ourselves. But unfortunately, and you probably found that in your first 18 years of life, unfortunately, everybody seems to have controlled you more than you controlled yourself.
Yes. Luckily now I'm 31 years old.
Okay.
And I believe now in my 30s,
It's a whole new world.
it all like solidified of okay, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. And yeah, you're exactly right. 18, anything 18 and under was a struggle, but yeah, I kept on fighting, and I had a lot of people, yeah, telling me I couldn't do this or I couldn't do that, and I'm proud to
So
say
they put you in that place where you felt you couldn't do it.
yes, and I'm proud to say that um, I I proved all of them wrong,
Oh, wasn't that wonderful?
and
What a pretty story.
and might as well when I was thinking about wanting to do music and wanted to do this, I'm always up to a challenge and I want to do it. But the more and more I put my mind to it, I was like, you know what? I think I want this more, and I would love this more than I first thought. And so doing a lot of meditating, and that's why I am here.
What was your main thing that you did that kind of changed your way of thinking and your way of life, and knowing that, you know, kind of this is my life, not somebody else is telling me what to say and what to do? When
Because
did you realize that?
it took a lot of waking up and a lot of just looking back at my mom. My mom's a big influence with me, and
Did she kind of control you?
She adopted me, and so I'm very.
So now the story really is opening up. So now you are adopted. So that's a completely different situation
Mhm.
because you've got a mom that doesn't know who you are,
Mhm.
but is willing to take you in and take care of you and doing everything. And look what's turned out. I mean, hey,
Thank you very
Mom,
much.
where are you? You've done a pretty good job out there, I'll tell you.
Hi, Mom.
That's amazing. That's a beautiful story.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
And that gives a great message to all the young. Oh, I got chills going through me. That's a great message to give to all the young people out there, just like Samuel. That whether you're adopted or you come from a family that's not kind of together, whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, but that you can make it yourself. You can, but you've got to have the tenacity and the feeling to do that. And you have that. You actually have that. Do you feel you've reached exactly where you want to be?
I believe I am just right now at that foundation, and I can't be any more excited of where my future goes right now.
Isn't that incredible?
Yes, it is.
When did,
It feels good.
I feel good too on it. My producers keeps giving me the 2 minutes. Ninon, you're up. You're up. But and I will close out. I would like you to give a message to the younger generation out there. Just a little message of how they could do the same thing. In the camera.
I would say, don't give up. Don't give up. There's always tomorrow, and there's always better people in this world. And always look at inside yourself that I am worth more and I could do more in this life. Never give up and always keep on fighting. And whoever else tells you no, push them aside. You are worth better, and always strive to be the best because that's who you were created to be. And I want you to be the best because I love you, and other people love you as well, and as well as your family. So never give up.
I think that's an amazing story. And the reason I think so, because you've kind of given them a message out there. It doesn't matter where you come from, but it's up to you what you do with you.
Absolutely.
It's up to you what you do with you. And sometimes it can be very different. I came from a completely inaccurate family, very, very highly intelligent, but I don't think they knew. They had 5 children. I don't think they knew what to do with any one of us. It was definitely, it was not a functional family, I'll put it that way. But I am blessed to come from a very intelligent family, especially my dad, but my mom was brilliant too. So I think that's a wonderful message to give to them out. Now, don't forget, he flew in from San Francisco, right? From
Orange County, California.
Orange County. Flew in from Orange County to come on the show. And the reason he's done that, I know the reason he did this. Because this has opened up another gate for him. It's opened up another place. He feels comfortable. He watched a lot of my shows, and I think she can interview me. And I hope I've done a good job for you.
You did a perfect job.
I truly hope that I've given you the encouragement and the feeling out there that it's all worth it. So the more you do and the more you get out there, the better it is. Thank you for watching, and thank you.
Thank you very much,
Samuel,
ma'am.
for so much. Thank you for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. Don't forget YouTube. We'll be right back with our next guest. Take care.